First thing that we really like about working with Andy is no matter when it was, if we sent him a message to let him know that we had found a house that we were interested in, or we had some time where we could go look at a house, he would always make it a priority to him and to us to go see it, whether it was that day or the next day. Always felt like we were important.
It was really helpful. I remember there was one time there was a house that we found online. We got really excited about it, and we were going out of town, not the next day, but the day after. And so we called him that night, and we're like, can we see it tomorrow? Because we're going out of town in 2 days. And we were going to be back in a week, but we were like, we need to see it right away. And so he set up an appointment, no big deal, took us over there. It was really helpful.
Another one of the ways that Andy made our experience enjoyable and kept us sane even after we saw house after house after house was through the process of walking through a house. He would give us the opportunity to form our own opinion and really figure out what we liked about the house, what we didn't like about the house, and at the end of looking through the house, we would kind of go over the pros and cons, really weigh it all together, and he would take notes for us to have and to look over, because when you're seeing a lot of houses, you tend to things run together, and after a day of seeing 4 or 5 houses, it's nice to go back and look through the notes and really see what we really enjoyed out of each house.
He did that, and then also sometimes, we were very new at what we were doing, and we would try to get him to kind of help steer us in a way or give us his opinion. But instead of doing that, he would just always reiterate, it's up to you, and kept reassuring us that we were on the right track and really decide what was important to us and what we liked about each house and if it had what we were looking for. And he was just really careful in the way that he talked to us and made sure that it was really how we felt, and he wasn't trying to sway our opinion in any way. So that was really nice, and we were able to kind of figure it out on our own.
But I think the best thing that Andy did was he led us to the house that we ended up getting. And, we saw a lot of houses, and when we got to this one, I think we were pretty confident that we had found the one. We got our parents over here to get their seal of approval, and we can't thank Andy enough for helping us through the process. It was really a great process for getting our first home.
We definitely would not have found this house unless Andy had encouraged us to look outside of the original locations that we were interested in. He kept encouraging us to expand where we were looking. We had certain towns in mind, but he kind of reassured us that there was other places out there. And the house we ended up getting was in a town that was right next to where we were looking, but we just didn't branch out enough without his kind of motivation to do that. So wouldn't have found it unless he had told us, keep searching all areas. Really helpful. Really
Thanks,
wonderful
Andy.
experience. Thank you, Andy.